Although I have to say, we were watching MSNBC over the weekend, and I said, you'll have to get used to this channel. You're going to be liberal dogs.
Yeah.
And I swear to God, Clyde jumped up on the TV when Biden was speaking at Martin Luther King's church and kissed the screen. Went, bleh. And I'm like, that's a good boy. That's why I'm wearing my Biden shirt. And so I'm still riding with Biden.
What if Bonnie turns out to be a right-wing lunatic?
Might have to change your name to Karen.
That's a
girl.
redder area out there to the east of LA.
It is, yes.
Not really sure.
Bonnie is pro-life.
Did I bury the lead? Fanny said, because moving in. So we actually gave birth. We had labor pains. We gave birth this weekend.
Congratulations.
Moving in. Thank you very much. She has never had dogs as an adult.
Okay.
So, yeah. She was doing stuff like placing them like on the coffee table. I was like, no, honey, don't do. We probably should try to keep them off the. Don't put them on the.
I put my cat on the coffee table.
Do you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Why?
I don't understand why you do that.
Because the cat goes anywhere the cat wants.
We've had a couple of poops inside, although compared to my previous dogs, you can pick it up with tweezers, which is an interesting.
You're not used to that.
Yeah, no, it's really.
So they're small enough that you can
At
find
my
surprises.
age, that's the thing. You should get small dogs at this age because I can't really even. They could probably be calcified and sit there for years. I would never see them.
Yeah.
They're like
Right.
this big. Yeah. And in the yard, it looks like Jurassic Park out there. That's how big the yard seems to them. Okay, so there
So
we
every
are.
time you open the doors to the yard, you hear, "Welcome to Jurassic Park."
Life finds a way. Yeah, and then you can't find them because they're in the foliage.
Right. Exactly.
Somewhere. Okay.
I hope you did manage to plug up all the holes in the
I
fence.
did.
Okay.
Oh, I was a
'Cause
psychotic
these are
mother.
smaller dogs
Yes.
than your last
Oh no,
ones.
there is so much mesh out there
All right.
everywhere.
Okay.
Can they get through the dog door?
He's doing brown dog now. Yes.
The dogs are a little high. 'cause
Yeah.
they're-
No, he can get through. They're little circus dogs. They can get through it, but
Okay.
they haven't learned it yet. If I hold it open, they'll go through. They haven't figured out they can do it yet. But
Okay.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
All right.
They've only been here since Saturday.
When I hear one underneath the table, I get nervous.
Yeah. Well, the good news is, Chris, if there's any rodents under there,
They'll be gone.
yeah, we'll
Okay.
take care of that. So.
How were they with the rain this weekend?
They were fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They were fine. They like Jurassic Park in the rain.
Okay.
All right. And I said this was a big weekend. Also, is it me? Travis, did Chuck Todd do journalism?
He got bit by the journalism bug.
What? Because I wasn't honestly watching much because I was, new mothering. But I saw the clip. I was like, what has happened? He actually held Ron Johnson's feet to the
Yeah.
fire.
It was very.
About the double standard about Hunter Biden and
Yes.
right.
It made me feel uncomfortable.
At least he brought up Jared Kushner and the $2 billion.
Yes.
Exactly.
Like, right? Why is that? Yeah, not a story.
Yeah.
And Tucker Carlson went all in on tobacco.
Yes.
What?
Tobacco apparently is good for you again. Oh my God.
Did you miss all that?
I missed
Tucker,
that. Yeah,
the
I did.
Marlboro Man died, for God's sakes.
Oh.
Oh, Tucker Carlson. Oh, it's.
Wait a minute. There were a billion Marlboro men, and they seem to die every month.
They all had cancer.
I can't believe you.
Yes, they all die of cancer.
They all had cancer.
Weirdly, lung cancer. Who
Right.
knew? Right.
It's not news when a Marlboro man dies because there
Oh.
were a billion of them.
Speaking of celebrity deaths,
Oh.
I love that you printed this for me. Specifically,
Well,
For Jim.
Tom Brokaw is still with us, isn't he?
Tom Brokaw is.
He could ostensibly be filling in on NBC to report the Gina Lollobrigida Italian bombshell. Sadly, has left us.
Fled the mortal coil.
So shuffled off.
Off her mortal coil. That's not funny.
No,
She
it's
was
not.
a bombshell and a movie star, and we're
Sad.
Yes.
So sad. That's the
Sorry,
only reason I
haven't had
printed
much
that out
sleep.
for you.
I haven't-
I couldn't pick Gina Lollobrigida out of a line.
I know. I wouldn't know her if I saw her.
We got invited to a thing with a lot of alliteration.
We did.
I guess we can't say it, but there's a lot of P's. in it.
There is.
Yeah.
We could probably say
Can
it.
we?
Yes.
It's Paula Poundstone's ping pong party at her pad.
Yes.
Yeah.
At her place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're excited about it.
Yeah.
I'm going. Clyde, you want to go? Okay. So far, it's not the general chaos we had expected, is it?
Hi there.
I
Yeah.
don't know what's happening.
Hi, Bonnie. Hi.
Here's
hi,
some new
Clyde.
information. Chris likes small dogs because remember with the large dogs, he did that banging on their head thing. Like he did.
Well, if he bangs on their heads, they'll break them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, they're about the size of my cats, so
I think you had job insecurity because they were big enough to run the board. They kept trying to push you aside.
they didn't have thumbs though, so I wasn't worried.
Do you?
I-
They just seem like big meat.
Gigantic
Just-
thumbs.
Yeah.
They just see sausages.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. All right. So anyway, here we go with this bull with the classified documents. I was already losing my shizzle.
I would like them to stop finding them, though.
Yeah,
Yes,
that'd be nice.
I know.
Please.
I know. But you know what? And here's the thing. The story this morning, Biden is reportedly irritated, no kidding, and frustrated over those who packed up the office and included classified documents among the items packed. First of all, because with him, he didn't do it. Trump did. Trump admitted to it. They're mine.
Yes.
I'm not giving them back. Like, he ordered it. And also, I don't know if you remember that. This story actually recounts, because there were so many excuses with Trump, remember? But the National Archives didn't have any knowledge about the Biden documents for the past 6 years. In the past, Donald Trump said, in the case of Donald Trump, there were over 13,000 documents taken that included many, many boxes of information that he refused to turn over. But at first, Trump tried to blame GSA, General Services Administration, for having top secret documents at his Mar-a-Lago resort. The GSA staff, the White House valets, and a team that cares for the president, but it turns out the White House staff signed off on taking the documents. So it's entirely different story from the get.
Yeah.
Is that Trump always ordered the code red. How many times do we have to know this story?
Yes.
He ordered the code red.
You ordered the code red. I did the job. Did you order the code red? You're damn right I did!
And the other shoe to drop, I'm sure, is for personal benefit of some sort. Whether that was involved in the Jared Kushner thing, who knows? But it is a little weird that the Saudis found $2 billion for someone that doesn't even have a track record of successful investment. Anyway.
And now this morning they're saying that the Live Golf tournament,
Yeah.
that's also
needs
to be looked into.
So New York Times reporter Charlie Savage said it's clear the Republican Congress is attempting to weaponize the Biden case as a means of aiding Donald Trump. No kidding. This is what they've been doing for how many years? They always must have the same toy. Also, another good sign they're liberals, they went for the Trump toys first. The Trump bite me one and the other. Yeah, they've been disemboweling the Trump toys because they're good boys, good girl. Yeah, okay. All right. Charlie Savage said that bit of hypocrisy is obvious in terms of what's really going on here, which is the interesting ambivalence of Republicans in the House about the employment of this special counsel. That's going to interfere with their ability to hold the judgment hearings and call witnesses if there's an ongoing investigation run by a Trump appointee who obviously does not need that stuff being aired until he can figure it out. They're actually, I think, in some places pissed.
Yeah.
Because they can't do their usual Benghazi investigation of this because, I have to say in that case, maybe the Merrick Garland move is a good one. It takes the wind out of their sails.
I've
They're
missed
not able to
everything
do
you've said.
6,000 Benghazis.
I don't know what you've said because Clyde has found his light. He found the camera. He found the light. He looked right at the camera. A star is born.
He's a good boy.
There he is. Oh, look. Find your light.
They actually understood. You
Find
can
your
tell
light,
they're
Clyde.
already Hollywood dogs because when I open the door, I'm like, who wants to be on TV? And they both ran down. They're clearly both ready for their close-up.
They are.
Oh, Clyde, find your light. Oh, look at you, Clyde.
Look at you,
Mr.
found-
DeMille.
Oh,
Mr.
look
DeMille.
at that.
Mr. DeMille.
Smile for the
Wait,
world.
this is new for me. You guys talking baby to the dogs. That's all I
Well,
needed
'cause
was
they're-
small dogs. That's all I need. Look at you.
Because they're not molesting
you're
us
both-
like your former dogs.
You're both practically ovulating. This is fantastic.
Because they're cute.
They're cute. Oh my God.
Look, Clyde is looking at himself on the TV screen right now.
I'm going to slip into a diabetic coma. They're so sweet. I'm like, oh, I can't take it. I'm that new mom that every 2 seconds is like, look what he's doing now. Look what she's doing. Look what they did now.
Colonel Steve Austin would rip things up. These
Yeah.
dogs haven't ripped anything up yet.
Yet.
No, look at the fish. Yes, Bonnie has a slight orthodontia problem, a slight underbite. He looks super cute.
It's from her streetwalker days.
She was. Who could dump these dogs? No collars in Upland. Someone dumped them. People suck. Okay. Where's my... Oh, thank you, Uncle Rob Reiner. From a political standpoint, I understand why Garland appointed a special counsel to investigate President Biden, as pointless as it is from a legal standpoint. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I can accept it. What I won't accept is Trump not getting indicted. Garland, do your job. The guy makes me a little nervous is the Rosenstein guy. That we always feel like we have to bend over so far in fairness.
Yeah.
He's the guy that helped Rosenstein lock the Mueller report. So I'm a little That feels a little hinky to me. But again, if there's no, I don't know if they're going to be able to find a there if there's no there.
Yeah.
Which is just does in every legal expert we've talked to. There just seemed to be no. The crime is the intent.
Yeah.
He did not. Nobody intentionally, and they told them immediately. Even if, I agree with you, Chris. I wish they hadn't found more, obviously, from a political standpoint. But again, they did the right thing every step of the way.
Absolutely.
They immediately
And-
said, you know.
But even some Democrats are starting to get a little bit okay.
It's time to
time.
Do we have to do everything we suggested on Friday? Apple tags. Could people just put Apple tags on all the classified information? Microchip. I had to change the microchip to me yesterday from the rescue. Put microchips. Grab the classified documents by the scruff of the neck and just ding. It's a little yellow house you get with a ID number on it. Where do you think Clyde went?
He's right there.
It's right there.
Okay.
You're gonna find a
I'm
surprise.
just gonna trust me. They've been out in Jurassic Park all morning. I'm gonna do some beep and a boop. What was I saying?
I have no idea.
We're a little distracted.
RFID tags.
All right, this is yes. There's got to be a better system for keeping track of classified stuff. I mean, in Trump's case, because he's a complete criminal and has been all his life. But thank you, Brooklyn Dad Defiant. Our friend says, reminder: Republicans want you thinking about Hunter Biden's picks and gas stoves because they don't want you thinking about how Democrats got insulin capped at $35 a month while they all voted against it. Also, AG Mueller, she wrote, FYI, Biden maintained a security clearance after he left office in 2016. Donald Trump's was rescinded after he left office because he's a compromised maniac. That might be important for reasons. Biden always had clearance.
Yeah.
You know, and anyway, that seems to me one of the problems with the packing and moving of classified stuff is a lot of people aren't cleared
to have
to
those
see
documents.
it. So
Yeah.
if they thought, for instance, in the first case that they were personal documents, they saw, condolence letters, arrangement for Beau's funeral, they might not have looked.
Correct.
And then, like, even these lawyers, when they found classified, they can't look anymore because
Right.
they don't have
They
clearance.
stopped.
So
Yeah.
I don't get how that.
Yeah, and that seems like a really haphazard way of handling our nation's secrets.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You shouldn't be able to slip it in with a condolence letter.
Can I just say this was, besides having two cutest dogs in the world this weekend, made me happy?
Okay.
Adam Kinzinger talking about Kevin McCarthy.
Kevin's a piece of and let's just be honest about this, because he will say whatever he needs to say to stay in power. I'm not even saying that gratuitously to be mean to him. It's just a fact.
What did you say on an MSNBC?
I think that was a podcast.
Oh, okay.
I don't mean mean, but you're a piece of. That's fantastic.